Hi, I'm Gerardo. I'm here with the Mass readings for Friday, December 15th, 2017, Friday of the second week of Advent, from the Lectionary 185. The first reading is from the book of Isaiah, chapter 48, verses 17 to 19. Thus says the Lord, your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, I, the Lord, your God, teach you what is for your good, and lead you on the way you should go. If you would hearken to my commandments, your prosperity would be like a river, and your vindication like the waves of the sea. Your descendants would be like the sand, and those born of your stock like its grains. Their name never cut off or blotted out from my presence. The word of the Lord. The Responsorial Psalm. Today's Responsorial Psalm starts at Psalm 1. The response is, those who follow you, Lord, will have the light of life. Those who follow you, Lord, will have the light of life. Blessed the man who follows not the counsel of the wicked, nor walks in the way of sinners, nor sits in the company of the insolent, but delights in the law of the Lord, and meditates on his law day and night. Those who follow you, Lord, will have the light of life. He is like a tree planted near running water that yields its fruit in due season, and whose leaves never fade. Whatever he does prospers. Those who follow you, Lord, will have the light of life. Not so the wicked, not so. They are like chaff, which the wind drives away. For the Lord watches over the way of the just, but the way of the wicked vanishes. Those who follow you, Lord, will have the light of life. Today's Gospel is the Gospel according to St. Matthew, chapter 11, verses 16 to 19. Jesus said to the crowds, to what shall I compare this generation? It is like children who sit in a marketplace and call to one another. We played the flute for you, but you did not dance. We sang a dirge, but you did not mourn. For John came neither eating nor drinking, and they said, he is possessed by a demon. The Son of Man came, eating and drinking, and they said, look, he is a glutton and a drunkard, a friend of tax collectors and sinners. But wisdom is vindicated by her works. The Gospel of the Lord. The reflection. Thus, when John came, in great austerity, neither eating nor drinking, fasting, and wearing a garment of camel's hair, people said he was possessed by a demon. On the other hand, when Jesus came, eating and drinking, they said, see, a glutton and a drunkard, a friend of tax collectors and sinners. If we do not want to hear what God is saying to us through the people and situations in our life, we can so easily rationalize and reject the bearer's frailty, and in the process, reject the gospel as well, which is actually quite illogical. One day, a priest shouted at me in confession, so I don't go to church anymore. That is illogical. It would be like rejecting democracy because of the corruption of a democratically elected official. At the end of the gospel, the passage is nicely summed up in the last phrase. Wisdom is vindicated by her works. Jesus is the embodiment of the wisdom of God. Jesus needs no justification beyond the results of his life shown in all that he said and did, especially with the ultimate manifestation of love shown on the cross. And the same can be true for each one of us. Thanks for listening. Have a blessed day.